Today's video is a compilation of just big toes. How great is that? So some of these are from way in the beginning. Some of them are as recent as this year. We're going to put out two versions, one with conversation, one with just music. And even with the conversation one, you'll notice that the very first patient, there's no sound. And that was by design at the time. So you're not losing your hearing, it's just that we have no sound on that. So this was fun to put together, fun to look back at some of the older videos, and it's just the big toes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So, I'm going to do this in little pieces here, okay?
Okay.
If it starts to hurt you, let me know. That one's just going to come right off.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it. Look like that one's gonna fall off.
I'm glad you got in here today. You needed
Me
it.
too. In fact, that was the last name that signed up on there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, I seen the list. It was already 14 names on
You snuck in.
Yeah, we try to cap it at 12, but, you know, if somebody really needs it, we'll stay a little longer.
it. Right.
Don't let that get out, though.
The Dr. Martha told me that you guys were coming.
Okay.
That's
She
how I
works
did.
hard all day, then comes over here, so
Yeah.
she's already put in a day.
Yeah.
But this is why she comes out, to help somebody like you, because
Right.
you have
yeah,
such
'cause
serious
she does a lot for me.
problems with your toe.
Yep, and my medication and stuff she does a lot for me.
Oh, the nurse here?
Yeah, the doctor, yeah, Martha. Dr. Martha.
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
don't know her.
Yeah, she does. Like, she come out Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
Trying to come on Wednesday. But Joe, I heard you guys talking about Joe. He used to help me out a lot too when he was here a couple
Oh,
of years
wasn't he a
ago.
joy? He was such a wonderful person.
Yeah, he was.
He is. I mean, he's still out
Yeah.
there somewhere.
Are you in the long-term apartments upstairs?
No, ma'am. I just happened to have my couple bad luck this year. I happen to be back here again.
Okay.
Not very long, I hope. Should be in my housing pretty soon, probably by the first of the month, I hope.
Good, good, good.
Well, you know, you're always welcome to come over here
Right, yeah.
if you would like to see Dr. Judy again, but even if you don't, you can always come back to Soul Care because you know how to reach us over there.
Yeah, I was over there today.
And you
I
can-
asked you about you guys today.
And you know that we're there on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Wednesday morning.
So there's no reason that you wouldn't be able to get foot care.
Right.
Sorry.
Do you have neuropathy in your feet?
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty numb?
Hands and feet. They get really cold in the wintertime too.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of boots or gloves I wear.
Where are you from originally? Are you from this area?
No, I moved here from California, but I'm originally from Mississippi.
Oh. How long have you been here?
Since 74.
Oh, you've been here more than you've been anywhere else then, probably.
Right, yeah.
I call that home now, right?
Yep. Yep. Been here over 40 years.
You're going on 50.
Mm-mm.
You said 70 what?
74.
74, so you're close to 50. It'll be 50 years in
Oh, yeah,
2024.
been living here, yeah. Yeah, pretty close to it. Might as well. Like I say, this is home. And change a lot. Don't get as much snow as it used.
Should I come over there, Judy? Okay, I got it.
See that? Okay, so you can see all this space here was filled with debris, dead skin. There's still some in there, but it looks like a great big cavern in there now. Alright. Just gonna get that little piece out and then we'll be done. All right, my friend.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
You are very welcome. Well, this one's pretty thick.
Yeah.
I can imagine this one would be kind of painful.
Yeah. Okay, when we go out, we'll make an appointment for both of us.
Yeah, and his was 2.5 months, and I think that kind of works pretty well. So if we see you both at 2.5 months, I think we're good.
Okay. I didn't wear any open-toed shoes this summer. to speak of, only around the house. And
Okay. Is there a particular reason, or?
I didn't really have any that
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to wear, I guess.
Okay. So it didn't have anything to do with this nail or anything, it was just, you didn't have them, okay.
That thing has layers, doesn't it?
It does, and we'll get most of them off.
And then put them all away, and it was right after that, so those are the two things that oh, wow. Those are the two things that I blame on my back problem, because that's when it happened, right at that time.
Oh, okay, yeah, very well could have been.
So, I think the two things happening, me laying around doing that, but the back thing lasted about a week, and then it was gone. And my doctor had me taking Tylenol for the back. He said, just take Tylenol for it. And I was taking Tylenol 4 times a day, and now I'm not taking it at all.
Good.
So I'm done with that. But this,
So, I guess the take-home is, you fell and you got a goose egg on the front of your leg, and those do take months to go away, but yours just kept getting bigger.
oh yeah, it was terrible. And it was a big, deep color,
Yeah.
horrible,
So it's not something, so it's something that you said, this isn't just a bruise, and finally they did the MRI.
Right, and when they did the MRI,
Yeah.
they came up with there's about 4 things, and they had me, whatever I was doing. Oh, he gave me, like, for instance, he thought I might get sick. He gave me throwing up medication
Mm-hmm.
and all sorts of different medications that I have, and some of them I haven't used. It's something else called Alderin or Al.
Hang on 1 second. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay.
Are you sure?
Okay.
The
So
other
you
thing, there's something that I had only the first time that I had
For the chemo?
Yeah, and the chemo doesn't bother me at all. Nothing. I mean, I was so scared of this in the first place. And the one thing that I also did that they had to do a bone marrow thing in my pelvis area,
Mm-hmm. A bone marrow biopsy?
a biopsy, and I tell you, that was so scary to me because I saw pictures of it and how it, they go into the bone, and like drill into it. And all of a sudden, he told me to lay down on my side. I laid down on my side, and the next thing I know, I opened up my eyes and I said, "Are you almost going to start pretty soon?" He said, "We're done."
So
He
they
put
gave you
me
some
out.
sedation.
He put me out.
Good.
And it was like, tell you, I have not had any. The chemo doesn't hurt me. Nothing hurts me. Nothing's awful except that back thing, which didn't have anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. I'm very lucky. And my son, who had the cancer, also said to me, just because you have had such a good time, like after the first and the second time even, that doesn't mean that all the treatments are going to be like that. You have to kind of be prepared that something might, be a little bit more difficult. but it's not, it worked out really, 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 so far.
Yeah.
And I only have 3 more to go.
All right, I'm just gonna.
I found this, where this started now. My miserable experience. So I should be able to find that stuff. I had just had these 2 front teeth replaced too. And one of them's now got a black mark line through it, and it'll just live that way for
Oh,
the
because
rest
you
of the
fell on the
life.
front, you fell on your face when you fell?
Yeah. See, here's how it looked at the very beginning. Right
Okay.
after the, the day after the fall and that kind of thing.
Like a
right?
typical
Like
bruise?
a fall, which they said would, they said it was gonna be fine. Did this. And this is where the word malignancy came up.
What are you looking at, the MRI report?
This is a, let's see, diagnosis, leg mass, PT here to follow up MRI results. Reviewed images and radiology report with PT, referral to ortho for further evaluation, sampling, plan, referral to orthopedics, blah, blah. So then it says, Patricia Shogun, 83, is female with past medical history of asymptomatic varicose veins, hypertension, obstructive sleep apnea, vitamin D deficiency, absence.
The dog that was dog aggressive. That was very hard.
It complicates going places.
Well, I said I think I missed going to the dog parks more than he did, because he didn't develop the aggression until he was about 3,
Okay,
which I guess is when they're gonna show it
if they haven't previously.
right.
Well, this dog, I have a 78.
I would do that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just relax here for a minute.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sort of attached to him.
Alright, so this is a trophy nail.
What's that junk underneath it?
It's just debris,
Is
it's
that it? Okay.
dead skin and dead nail.
Okay.
You know, you probably have a bit of a fungal infection.
Well, that's what I thought it was. See,
Yeah.
that's where it's lifting up. I could just see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about whether it's something you want to treat or not. But
Okay.
I think, again, let's just start by keeping these trimmed back and thinned out for you. And we'll see how comfortable we're able to keep you.
Okay. Ugh.
Do you feel like you need to go? No.
Is this very common as you get older to have this, that type of thickness, or is that unusual?
This is a little thicker than I would normally
Okay.
see, but you know, it is one of those changes that can happen. The shape of our nail, the thickness of our nail,
Mm-hmm.
that does all change with age. But I think if we sent a sample of this in, it probably would show that there's a fungal infection. But you know, the only reason to spend the money to test it is if you think you're gonna treat it, and I would just hold off on that for right now.
Okay,
And we
sounds,
can talk about it down the road.
yep, sounds good.
Yeah. So the fungus that's in that affects toenails, it stays only in the skin and skin structures, which is what we consider a toenail.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go internal, it doesn't make you sick. So we'll wait first, we'll just try doing some routine care, and we'll revisit that in a couple of months when you come back
Okay.
and decide if it's something you wanted to discuss further.
Disgusting.
Hmm?
It's disgusting. I mean, it just looks bad.
Well, it'll look better after I smooth it
Oh,
out.
totally.
And then if you do get pedicures, you can just have them paint over, you know, even where the skin is here. Take it down a little bit more and then we'll smooth it out. And
Okay.
then you'll be ready for sandals and nail polish.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
I just haven't been wearing sandals because of my crossover toe. And my big toe.
Yeah, and then I will show you that splint for your
Great.
crossover toe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. To a grandkid, or did you sell it?
I sold it.
Okay.
My one of his daughters got a good price for it for me, so.
Okay. You guys were married a long time. I forget that he was a second husband.
Oh, yeah, 47 years we had.
Yeah, it's more than most first marriages.
The only one that's a bother is that this one on this side.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that next.
Yeah, it's like it's hurting.
Just waiting for him to get focused.
Oh.
So this side is hurting.
Yep,
All right,
that's
well,
the
let's-
hurt one. It's kind of deep.
Yep, let's get that trimmed out.
first here. So do you have anything that you're looking forward to coming up, or?
Well, I can't think of anything right now. I still stay in my own room, you know, I haven't moved or anything, and
Right.
Lee's daughters are real good to me too, so we get along.
Yeah. One big blended family.
Yeah, they're real good girls. Could you see how deep that was?
I did. I just want to make sure that I get the whole edge all the way down and whatever.
That's the only thing, that's the only one that was hurting at all, so. I have to cut a little deeper, huh?
Well, let me get this skin off first.
Diane's going to your accomplice or
Oh, my partner?
your partner, whatever you call him.
Yeah, he's my partner. Or my work husband, whichever. I call them both.
Your work husband?
Yeah, he's got a wife, but, you know, I'm his work wife. How does that feel now? I feel like I got it? Alright, if that still bothers you by next week, I want you to call and I'll find a time to work you in. And I'll numb up the toe so I can trim it further back, but I think I got it all. But just in case I didn't. And when you call and they tell you I don't have any appointments for 6 weeks, you leave me a message, okay? I can't hear you. Hang on a second. Let's get this really big one here.
Okay.
And do you want to keep it and make a trophy out of it? Or
Yeah.
You want to keep it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's petrified. It could be a deadly weapon.
Trying to get it all in one piece here.
Y'all don't open on Sundays, Saturdays and stuff like that?
Nope.
No, okay.
All right, did you want this?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to keep it?
Yeah.
All right.
I can give you a baggie. I have a baggie in my bag.
Okay.
Quite a prize.
I don't think that many people can grow a nail that long. But I know it's not a Guinness World Book of Record or a world record because we actually had a guy in here that had longer than that, if you can believe it.
Oh, wow.
But his didn't curve over, it went straight out.
Yeah.
So he couldn't even put shoes on. He had to wear those slides where
Yeah.
he never had a pair of shoes for a couple of years because the nail went literally straight out.
Right, so I think I will sand this side and then we can move to the other side.
Okay.
These don't feel like they're sharp. Get a different one.
This won't hurt because the nail's not attached, so just take it off in little pieces.
Okay, yeah. It's hard.
Yep.
Your mother lives in California?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't she a friend of Charlotte, Golda Carrots, and do those names sound familiar to you?
Mm-mm.
It's probably their maiden names. It's probably.
Yeah. She moved away from Minnesota right after high school, so.
Yeah. Oh,
But it is fun when patients come in who,
Are you taking the whole nail off there?
I'm taking off whatever isn't attached,
Okay,
and that's gonna make it more comfortable, and then
okay,
back here, this half that's still attached to the skin, I'm gonna thin it out.
okay.
So you won't win a foot beauty contest,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be very comfortable.
Okay, good.
And should you decide that you wanted to, like, put nail polish on all the nails or something,
Yeah,
you could definitely just paint this and then paint the skin in front of it, and nobody's gonna notice. So you could put nail polish all the way up to
yeah,
here.
no, that's fine. I'm not for beauty anymore, I'm for comfortable and healthy. Yeah, it was so ugly anyhow, that nail. Will it grow?
It will continue to
Yeah,
grow. It
okay.
probably, grows pretty slowly.
Yeah,
But the key is that it's not gonna give you any discomfort. And it was pushing right up against the
Yeah.
skin there.
yeah.
There's no break in the skin or anything like that there,
Oh,
so.
good. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use this little power
Uh-huh.
sander
Okay,
to thin it out a little bit.
okay.
And it'll feel like a completely different toe from when you walked in. So how does that feel when I press on it now? Does that feel okay?
Fine, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So let's see how you do with that.
okay.
I mean, the other option, if just keeping it thinned down isn't gonna be good enough, we can always remove the whole rest of the nail like they did the two edges
Uh-huh,
a lifetime ago. But let's first just see how that does.
okay,
And then,
great,
okay?
yeah.
All right.
Certainly looks better at all.